So I learned something completely unexpected while I was getting ready to make this apple pie. And of course, I'm dragging you into the rabbit hole with me. I found out that apples do not grow true to seed, which basically means apples reproduce more like people. Every seed is a brand new genetic combination, like kids, like legitimately. It's not a clone of the apple that you ate. If you plant a Honeycrisp seed, you do not get a little baby Honeycrisp tree. You get a completely new apple, a genetic stranger that never existed in the history of the world. And the second I learned that, my brain was like, okay, then what did apple pies taste like 200 years ago? Because if every apple is genetically unique, then the apples our great-great-grandparents were cooking with were totally different fruits. So now I'm reading about historic apples, and it turns out early American orchards were basically giant botanical family reunions. Every tree was like a one-of-one situation. It was a seed-grown apple with its own personality. And they weren't using Gala or Fiji. Those didn't even exist yet. They were using varieties we've literally lost. And then the names. Oh my God, the names have me cracking up. People were out here baking pies with apples called Esopus Spitzenberg. It literally sounds like a Prussian general, and apparently it was the favorite of Thomas Jefferson. Ashmead's Colonel, King of Tompkins County, Gravenstein, Cornish Gilliflower, Blue Permain, that's like a wizard who teaches herbology. These weren't novelty apples. These were the everyday pie apples. Your ancestors were literally slicing an Esopus Spitzenberg with a straight face and not really thinking anything of it. And here's the fun twist. The apples we use now, Honeycrisp, Granny Smith, Braeburn, Fuji, they're all clones. Literal clones. Someone found one tree they liked and humans went, perfect, copy and paste this forever. So the pie you're eating at Thanksgiving now is delicious, but genetically it's modern, standardized, and predictable. Your ancestors' pies were built on apples that were tart, tannic, weird, and completely unique to their region. Every family's apple pie tasted a little different because the apples themselves were different organisms. But yeah, apples reproduce like people. Their old varieties had names like minor German nobility, and our great-great-grandparents were out here making pies with fruit that basically doesn't exist anymore. And somehow that makes each pie feel a little bit more special. And truly, now I understand apple pie baking contests because literally, you were kind of competing with your own variety of apple, and gosh, that just sounds really cool. Do any of you live on a home where there's a historic apple orchard or something that you inherited from family? I would love to know. Let me know in the comments. And if you like this kind of content, follow for more.